Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks. Today we're going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. If you're a Note user, you will probably want to buy this phone regardless of its €1,000 or dollar price tag. Let's find out if you're insane. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is a pretty good looking smartphone. I like the square design. It actually makes it easier to hold in the hand, the fact that it has some sharp edges. They've also changed the position of the fingerprint sensor so that you don't actually rub the lenses. To get it out of the way, the performance and the software are fantastic. I expect nothing else from Samsung. They have iterated their OS very nicely, because the real questions that we really need to dive into are the pen useful, how is the camera, and what's the battery life look like? The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has a dual camera setup, both of which have OIS. The camera is great. Samsung makes the best point and shoot around. Like all phones in good lighting, the shots are stunning. HDR performs well and is natural. Challenging backlit shots offer a good amount of detail, and the quality between the two lenses is even. Here is regular, 5x, and 10x zoom. Maximum zoom is better than most phones. Live focus lets you adjust the blur after the fact. On the phone, the photos look good, but pull them off, it's a different story. There's less detail, and in low light, it's even worse. This only matters if you want to go to print. The reds are a little oversaturated in most photos as well. If you take the time to use manual mode, at night you can get some stunning shots. We were disappointed with the selfie cam. We look good, but the people in the background are usually a little out of focus, which is good for depth effect, but not if you want everyone to look their best. When it comes to taking video, the Note 8 is killer. Overall, we give the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 top marks for fast autofocus, blazing fast shutter speed, and the ability to take a great photo with little effort. We've got an S Pen and a full review right over here. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that so you don't miss out on more great videos like these. I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks. Now, what about the battery life? Is this an all-day aggressive use smartphone? I have to tell you, it is not. It's good. I'm getting about 4.5 hours of battery life, and that's including things like an hour of sharing on Facebook Live. You can see here, there's Michael, Josh, and David meeting together on this beautiful dot, right? So out around town, we were able to kind of get that real world uses, and yeah, 4.5 hours is solid with, 45 minutes of camera use, social media, everything else. But if you are an aggressive user, that's not quite enough. Let's talk S Pen. If you're a Note user, you love the pen. And I have been a Note user in the past. I loved that Note 7, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't really use the pen. There are some cool things that you can do. You can do live messaging, and I do like the always-on display feature where you can pin a note so you can see it all the time. Another point about the always-on display is that the nits could actually be lower. At night, many people that I talked to, they said they had to turn it over because they just found it too bright. Now let's talk Bixby. Is it better than Google Assistant? It's different than Google Assistant. Google is for interacting with the world. Bixby is for interacting with your phone.
Open the Play Store and download Wunderlist.
All right, sure thing. We're downloading now.
The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is one of the best smartphones in the market. The camera does let you take a kind of very fast point and shoot photo. The battery life is good enough for most people, and it does come with quick charge, of course, so that you can top up before you go out. It's waterproof, and if you're a pen user, then this is pretty much the only phone that you can buy. So that's why it's going to be $1,000. You have to really question whether or not you really are going to get the most out of that pen. I really enjoyed kind of signing my name and playing a few fun things, but at the end of the day, I'm not replacing my computer with a phone. That's likely the really only scenario where I understand why someone would spend that much money on this smartphone, because a lot of people don't have laptops anymore, or they get them out so rarely, and they're actually trying to conduct a lot of business on their phone. But I'm still not sure that €1,000 is an appropriate price tag for a phone, especially since the mid-range market takes a great photo, has all-day battery life. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do I just not get it? Do I not get the S Pen and I'm absolutely insane? I kind of think you might be crazy. Let's have a discussion. I'm Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks, and this has been my Samsung Galaxy Note 8 review. If you haven't liked this video, you should do that. And of course, subscribe to our channel right over here.